done on a consistent basis to where you can yield the results that you want.
And affirmations are nothing more than declarations that you choose that'll help you achieve your goals. They're the pillars for the vision of your life or your business.
It's so important to have your own compass, because when you have your own compass, it's being true to who you really are.
There have been times where somebody has tried to follow in the path of somebody else, maybe a father, grandfather, a mentor, and they found that it was like putting a square peg in a round hole. It just didn't fit.
There's something that we're meant to give to the world that only we can really know if we just plug into ourselves and somehow plug into an intuition or inner drive. No one else can tell you who you should be in the world. It's just not the way our minds and bodies are meant to work.
You need to look deep inside you, because the things that truly will allow you to grow and to get to your greatness all come from within you. You've got to go inside and find those things. Let them come out.
Only you know exactly what you want in your life and how you want to get it. And therefore, relying on others may not get you to the final destination that you perceive.
And the reality is, if we utilize someone else's compass, we can find ourselves lost. We can find ourselves on a dead-end road. We can find ourselves in the midst of a war zone that had nothing to do with us.
That would be a total waste. I mean, to actually go through your entire life and not have lived it. If you're so busy trying to use someone else's compass, live their life, live what expectations are from the outside, you might find that your life was really worth living.
You have to follow your own inner compass, because that's the piece of the puzzle that helps make the whole world come together. I have my piece of the puzzle, you have your piece of the puzzle. They're different, but when we put them together, it makes this beautiful whole that can't be done unless you follow your own inner compass.
Everything first exists in spirit, and then it materializes.
I don't believe that we could animate our bodies, move our bodies, direct it purposefully towards some objective without having some degree of inspiration driving us.
Every second, 10 million of my cells are dying off, and 10 million new ones are being created. Every second, 100,000 reactions are happening in every cell of my body. That's 10,000 quadrillion things happening in my body without me thinking about it. That's the spiritual side of my being. That's the intelligence that gives me and you life.
What you're looking at is this material manifestation of something that's spiritual within. The spiritual and the material are two sides of the same coin. Everything that you see out there in many ways is an illusion, because it looks like it's real, but it's really spirit which has taken form in a concrete way.
Listen, we can't control everything that happens in our lives, but with spirituality, sometimes we get a sense that sometimes things don't always happen in our time frame, in the way that we want to have happen, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen for us. So being in touch with a spiritualism helps give perspective that it's not only about us, that there is a bigger picture out there, and I really think it helps us with achieving our overall goals.
Spirituality reveals that we are connected to everything that exists on this planet. We are not isolated individuals, but part of a larger whole, a larger part called humanity.
When you realize it's all spiritual, life becomes a game. It becomes something that's much more playful. The stress is removed. You still go for things, you still have bumps in the road, but you realize that it's a spiritual journey.
And I don't think that you can learn it or discover it for you until you're ready. And no one can force it on you. No one can make you want to learn it. But when you embrace the concepts and you embrace the idea, you will become more of a whole person than you ever imagined you could possibly be.
But once you get connected to the spiritual part of yourself, the spiritual part of your being, you understand that you do not have to look at the circumstances and the situations in your life and feel as if that's it. Understanding that you are a spiritual being who has come here to have a human experience.
Determination is never giving up. No matter what happens, no matter what the bumps are, you keep going. You take a deep breath, you look within, you realize that you can achieve anything.
People who have no determination at all, they just lack complete focus and desire. They kind of stagnate in mediocrity. Without determination, you don't have any fuel for your dreams.
Great things don't happen to people who give up. Great things happen to those who stick with it.
When things get tough, remember what it is you're really looking for, what you're going for, and you'll get past it.
And also remember who you are. Come from that sense of identity and sense of self, because then you know that you're moving on your own pathway, and that creates the stick-to-itiveness.
Determination is something that'll keep you going no matter what. If you are serious about achieving your goals, if you really want your life to be a masterpiece, determination is going to change your life. Make a decision, stick to that decision, and have the relentless pursuit until you achieve that goal and dream.
You will never be able to taste the sweet flavor of success until you are willing to endure the bitter taste of failure. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are in life, you will taste failure, and it will not taste good. It will be bitter, and you have to move forward, get up off the canvas of life, and understand that giving up is not an option.
Persistence is your measure of your belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. And every time you persist in the face of disappointment, you become stronger, you believe in yourself more, you develop greater self-discipline, you develop greater confidence, and eventually you reach the point where you become unstoppable.
Nobody has to get you up in the morning to do what's truly most important to you. But you'll have to get somebody to motivate you to do the things that aren't. If you want to have an empowered will, a determination that's undefeatable, make sure you set goals that are truly yours, from your highest values that inspire you, that you can't wait up to get up in the morning to go live.